Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 303 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video every day until I make it there, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all your support. And that's not right. Here we go. That faithful scene. We're doing puzzles today, baby. Um, I wasn't kidding when I said that I really want to start trying to do these every week. Um, I'd be lying if I said that some of it doesn't have to do with the poor performance of yesterday. Um, but yeah, man. Just want to try to improve seeing tactical motifs. You guys that watch my channel a lot definitely see that, like, I have a lot of misses in my games, and I think that doing more puzzles is going to help me reduce that. At least I hope. So yeah, just doing some puzzles today. Should be just a free piece for us. That's checkmate in 2. Yeah, the goal is to see these things and to see them faster the more and more that I'm doing them. So I think that this is probably just back rank, right? Yeah. Okay. So I actually did this to myself in a game the other day. Got my king a little bit too excited and cut him off with some pawns and ended up checkmating myself. This is actually a really strong move now, but is it the move? Probably. Can't take because the rook hangs here. If you move the rook, then I take this. And you can't move it here because the bishop takes. It's looking pretty saucy to me. So the queen is hanging, but I don't necessarily have to move it yet because this is check. So if I go check, the king can go back. And when the king goes back, what's my follow-up? The king could take as well, I suppose. So what's the material count? Just pawns. Now we're down a rook. So we basically have to mate him here. I was thinking about just taking this pawn, but it's just too slow. So probably this check first then. If you go here, you get mated. So if you go here, you get mated. So if you go here, then this check. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That one was a little bit more challenging. And we're right back to mate in 1. I like the ones that are more challenging. So this is Anastasia's mate. Dude, the long diagonal checkmates are popular today, I guess. So check, nothing can block, and this is mate. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have to go to the corner. But it's the same story. Interesting. Oh, wow. Queen sack for the boys. So like I said, I'm not only trying to, like, improve my puzzle solving abilities, I'm also trying to do it more quickly, because I think that that's kind of the key to improving in my games. You'll notice that if I have time to sit there and think, I'll find the tactics in my games, but most of the tactics that appear in my games, I have like a minute on my clock. I can't sit there and think. I need to just know. So that's very challenging. Okay, so this is cute. Wow, this is... a bishop mate. This is really cool. Check here. Check. The king can't come forward because the bishop covers that square. If you go here, then this is check. Here, mate. So yeah, I think we just sack the queen. And then, yeah, that's the other move order, where the king chooses to go first. So that's a rook for us, potentially. But we're down a queen, so we probably need to find mate of some kind. So this is mating, I should say. Check here, checkmate. Okay, you can block, but... So 26. So the question is, like, which check do you give first, right? Check here. Check here. Seems like he's kind of getting away. Oh, well, this is just protected by the queen, so that answers that question. So check here. Check. You can't come forward, so you have to come back. And then it's check, and he has to sack his queen in order to prevent mate, and we're up queen for rook, and that is not an easy endgame to win at all. But technically it is winning. So that's a free bishop. But our rook is hanging. And we're down a piece already. I feel like there has to be some sort of mate. Yeah, it's mating. Rook takes, king takes, queen h5, king g8, queen h7, king f8. Yeah, king f8, and then queen h8 is mate. Black to move. Okay, so this is a common promotion tactic. And it's very nice that he put his rook right there where I could take it with the queen. Is this not just checkmate? No, because the king goes here and is technically safe. Wow. I actually just said that out loud. The knight covers that square. This is why we need to do puzzles, ladies and germs. Wow, tons of things hanging here. I'm only looking at white's king. Which I guess is a good way to be. Wow, there's so much stuff hanging. The question is, do we have checkmate? Because if we do, then we should play it, but if not, I think we're just winning all of his pieces. I mean, this is a weird position. Okay, so let's go with the most obvious. Queen check. Oh yeah, it's just, yeah. That's why it helps to just calculate. It's smothered mate, because queen f7, king h1, queen g1, rook g1 only move, knight f2. No pieces of blacks cover that square, so. Because the bishop defends the queen, rook takes is the only move, allowing for that beauty. So this should just be mate. Into... I guess that's 3. But he could make it mate in 2 if he wanted. Okay, so I mean this check feels the most obvious, right? But let's not sleep on this check. Check, the king has to come back. Could block with the queen, I guess. And then you drop the rook, so not really. So really your only move is to come back. Okay, I got it. It's check, blocks, check, king back, takes, takes, takes. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not have it. Okay, but we're... Oh, it's pinned. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Check. If the rook takes, then we take here with check, and then we take this, and we end up a piece. Check. If the king moves, then we just take here, and we're up a rook. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Probably just king over. Wow, is this just mate? It looks like mate to me. That's disgusting. But it really do be like that sometimes, don't it? Interesting. See, I find the moves, it just takes me way longer than it probably should. So, I mean, check seems the most obvious. King has to go here, and then we take the knight, and it's mate. I'm getting a lot of, like, mate and twos, which I feel like isn't very representative of the kind of puzzles that I would like to be solving, but it is what it is, you know? So, I mean, are we not just winning this? Because it feels like we're just winning that. Yeah, everything's defended. So, okay. Probably just this. I should have seen that move before I played it, though. That's not very good of me. I should have calculated the move, I should say. Okay, so everybody wants to sack the rook, right? So what happens if we sack the rook? Nope. Check here. Nothing special at all is happening in that position. Oh, this is just pinned. The knight isn't actually defended here. So I think it's just takes, and if pawn takes knight, then it's just rook f2, because you have no other way to defend the knight. All you can do is move the king, so that way it doesn't come with check. And in that position, we'll be up a piece. So now with other moves, I would say that I, again, should have calculated this. I can just go over one square, can't I? Or I could just take this. Takes, 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 takes. And that's just equal material. So that's not great. That's not great at all. Check here, check. King moves anywhere. Takes, takes. And then we're up. Yeah, it's literally equal material in that position as well. If we go over to threaten this check. Well, hold up, what if we just take this? Then we're up a rook. We're up 2 pieces for the rook. Oh man. So many practical moves here. Here he can just go here. So I definitely don't think that that's the move. I feel like it's this because it just simplifies everything. But that's not necessarily a good thing. This also simplifies everything pretty well. What if I just come back with the rook and I'm just up a piece? No, my knight's hanging. Okay, I was like, what am I thinking about right now? Straight up. I feel like this is probably the move. Yeah. And now the question is, do we have better than this? I don't feel like we do. No. So he's threatening mate in 1. This is a neat one. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So check. What if I just go here? If I go here... He just like has nothing. If I go here, if he takes, then he gets mated. If I go here and he gives this check, I just take. If I go here and he goes here, this comes with check now. And then that's actually checkmate. Well, the bishop blocks, but then it's checkmate. And the queen can block too, technically. But I feel like it's just queen d5. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just king up, keep it simple. I feel like this is some sort of Anastasia's, but the rook is pinned. Like, I'd love to be able to just take and then swing my rook over, but I can't. Oh, this is just mate in 1. Right? Yep. Alright, we're up to 40. Lots of, like, more simple ones today, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, so we have the opportunity for a discovery. We can win the queen. I think it's going to be a matter of finding if it's checkmate or not. If I had to guess. But if I was playing this in a game, I would just play this in a heartbeat. Queen can actually block, but then we take this. Nope, we can't because it's with check. Interesting. What about this check? Knight blocks. Take with the queen. Force a queen trade. Where we're up material. We're up in exchange there. Down a pawn though. I feel like there has to be some sort of way to give mate. I'm stuck between these two moves because both of them cover this square. We give this check. Let's say he blocks with the pawn. What do we have? I mean, we don't have anything, right? If we give this check and he blocks with the pawn, we can at least take the rook. Can we still castle? Because what if we did that? That would be hilarious, right? Check, block, take this. I don't know, king takes, castles. That'd be pretty funny. Man, decisions, right? Is it not a check at all? What other moves do we have? I mean, the queen is defending the knight. I guess we could do this, but then that, like, he'd probably go here. He could also probably play some sort of an intermezzo, like this. Yeah, he would play this. Takes. Or, not necessarily he would, but he could. I think it's this. If he... Okay, so let's calculate accurately. Check, if he comes up, then I think I can give this check. And he can't block with anything, so he has to go back. In which case, I would take this. Check. I mean, okay, so I probably wouldn't give this check because I'm seeing it's not mating. So if I went check and he went here, I would probably just take this because the queen still covers this check, and I think that that's how I'm going to get myself into the most trouble. So now the knight is here. What is his follow-up move? Like, I've been trying to think about that, and he just has no checks. Like, he just has... He could do this, takes, but then that's just trading some pieces. And I think technically, I mean, I don't know, the puzzle doesn't tell you, but, like, if you could just castle here, then you're vibing. If you go here and you block, same thing, just takes. You have no checks, so your best move is probably going to be to recapture. Otherwise, I'm going to try to excavate the knight. Yeah, I think it's just this. Yeah, I mean, I knew I was wrong. When puzzles are that ambiguous, it's kind of weird. Check. King here. It's the most obvious, right? Thing is, we're losing the knight here, right? I guess we could do this before we do anything. Let's say we give check first, and then here, so that way we're threatening this. I mean, everything seems kind of winning here. Check, you can't block, it's mate. Check, you can't come here, can't come here. You have to play there. Check. If you try to give mate somehow, check, takes. This move doesn't come with check anymore. I don't think that works. Check here. Check here. Still not seeing it. The question is, I guess, do you just play this right away or do you give a check first? I'd probably give the check first. Check here. Here, where does the queen go? After bishop f4, where does the queen go? There's no place that's defended by another piece for a queen trade. There's queen. Well, no, because, okay. I was going to say queen e4, defended by the pawn, but the knight isn't pinned anymore, so you'd be able to take the queen with the knight. Yeah, so I think let's do this, and then I think let's do this. And we could just take here. What about a check? Just for fun. Just for funsies. I mean, he's technically up a piece, so we kind of have to mate him here. Let's be honest. Check there. Check there. Yeah, it's not. So what does he play if I give this check? He plays this. Yeah, and then it's like, then what? I don't think I can trade queens. I really don't. Check here, check. King up again. And I just have no more checks. I'm busted. Check. Any other meaningful moves? No, not at all. Check. Here. Here. Takes. He's trading everything. And I need to checkmate him. That's the problem. I don't think there's any knight move now because there's no coordination for forks. This check definitely doesn't do anything. Dude, I don't know. I was thinking about this move, but then the queen could just take, and then we're like right back where we started, except we're worse. We're down a piece. Queen is a little bit more active, but who cares? I just feel very impatient today. I just feel very impatient today. So I'm trying to stick with it here, but I guess, oh, what am I doing? I could just take my piece back. Okay. I was looking for mate so hard, bro. Yikes. So check here, check. Check here, checkmate. Okay. Stupid, man. Stupid. Check here, mate. Check. Check. Here. Check. Here, checkmate. No, the queen covers. Check here, check. Here. Check. And then the queen takes, and then we're up a queen. I think that's probably a queen for rook, I should say. I think it's just this, and I think his best move is obviously to not take back, otherwise it's mate. Check here, check. And then in that position, I think it's this check. Because if he doesn't take with the queen and he goes back, because that would be his only move in that position, then this is mate. Or sorry, there's a pawn here. So then we would play this check. And then the king can come up. I mean, technically, I think his best move in that position would be to come to g7, because then this check, he could take the rook. Yeah, what am I saying? Rook f8, king h7, queen f5, g6, rook f7, king h8. Oh, this check is covered by the rook. So he technically wouldn't have to take in either position. That now gets pretty complicated. You could force a trade, though. Oh yeah, we have this check on the diagonal. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yep. Black to move. Alright, guys, I will be right back. I'm about to freaking pee myself. Alright, we're back. just skip that part. It's all good. So I think it has to be just taking. And that's a fancy way to trade rooks. And we're down in exchange there, but then we go king here, and he goes rook there, but he can't because then we take. So what else can he do? Nothing, because that comes with check, actually. So takes, check. If he blocks, we take with check again. Well, yeah, that's probably the best move. But yeah, I think it's just takes. Yep, alright. So let's look back at this. Takes, what else can he play? Takes this? No, he can't. Check. What does he play? Takes here? Takes? No. Obviously I didn't make that king move. I don't understand. I mean, he's threatening to win this bishop. I can't just move my king. What? He's pinning himself now. Okay, let's look at the analysis for this. If we take this, check, king moves to defend the, okay, alright, that's my bad. I didn't see that the king could defend. That's why I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? So now this one was tough. Is it this check? No. Oh, this is double check. I should have evaluated that. This is double check, and if he goes here, then this check is pretty devastating. Yeah. So if we go, can we, okay. If we go here, then he goes f6, and I was saying takes, and it's mate in 5, apparently. Did not see this check. Yeah, that's the whole problem. I didn't see that check. But if instead we have this check, it's just mate in 1. This is mate. And this is mate. Alright. And then the last one to review is this one. And I mean, I was so sure that taking this with check and then following up on this side was good, but what is it saying? It's saying do this first. Okay. Clearly I'm missing something. I don't understand why this isn't the same thing in both positions, because the bishop can block. Okay, but then check. And the king can come here to... Okay, alright. Got it, got it. Alright, guys. Well, today was only 43. We've made it to 51 before. We've made it to 49. We've made it to 48, 47, 46. All of the 40s that are higher than 43 we've done before. But today I was really trying to do it much faster. So that was definitely to my detriment. But I think it's important to try to get more iterations in of this, and have it go a little bit quicker. At least like have some balance where I'm not just sitting there staring at the screen, not getting it for a super long time, because while that is helpful to eventually get it, I don't think that, you know, the pattern recognition really comes from repetition. So I think doing it more often is going to be more beneficial. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but that's just my opinion. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow.